Hello, kindergartners. All right, today I am going to read a story from this magazine from K-12 World, Amazing Places. And we are going to be reading Their Homes Were Their Castles, starting on page 2. This page here is called the Table of Contents, and it tells you about all the different pieces of text that are in this magazine and also what pages you can find them on. All right, the title, Their Homes Were Their Castles. It's fun to build a castle out of sand, or maybe you've made a castle with toy blocks. But have you ever visited a real castle? Thumbs up or thumbs down. You can find many castles in Europe. Many of these castles are more than 1,000 years old. Some castles were the homes of kings and queens. Let's visit one of these old castles. This caption here says, the castle's walls are stone. Stone walls are thick and strong. The stone walls of this castle are still standing after many hundreds of years. Down below here. Around the outside of the castle walls runs a moat. So see right here, the moat. A moat is a ditch filled with water. The moat goes all the way around the castle. The moat isn't for swimming, though. Long ago, the moat kept unwanted visitors out of the castle. To enter the castle, we must cross the moat. How can we do that? Luckily, there's a drawbridge. See this picture here of a drawbridge to help us get across. The drawbridge can be moved up or down from inside the castle. When the drawbridge is up, no one can cross the moat. Today, the drawbridge is down, and on its other side is the gate into the castle. Let's go inside. We are in the courtyard of the castle. The courtyard is an open space inside the castle walls. In the old days, the courtyard buzzed with activity. People talked and laughed and worked here. See the courtyard area here? Some castles have many tall towers. Long ago, people lived in rooms inside these towers. Perhaps a princess once looked out from this tower's window, or perhaps a soldier stood guard, watching for an approaching enemy. The main tower of a castle is called a keep. The keep was important because it had rooms where food and water were kept. Here's the castle's chapel. A chapel is another name for a church. This chapel is very small. It was only for the king and queen. So see right here. Here's another caption for this picture. In another part of the castle is a building with few windows and a large lock on the door. It is the castle's dungeon. A dungeon is another name for a jail. People who committed crimes or were enemies of the king and queen were locked up in the dungeon. No one has been locked in this dungeon for a long time, but is still a spooky place. Why did castles have thick stone walls, strong gates, moats, and towers? Think in your head for a second why you think they did. Turn and talk to somebody you're sitting next to and tell them what you're thinking. When these castles were built, many people were fighting against each other. The castle provided protection. Castles were built to keep people safe during troubled times. And that is the end. All right, everybody. I hope you have the best day. I'll see you in class. Bye.